Hey everybody, Mike Vasquez here, just giving you a week 2 update of where we're at with my fasting and stopping drinking and how I've been feeling physically, emotionally, and all that. So far everything's going really great. It's kind of just been waterfalling um, into one thing into another in terms of making good decisions and trying to reach some goals. So this week I actually got back to the physical therapist. I've had a little bit of tennis elbow going on, and I hadn't really made an appointment to get that fixed. So I've gone in and started going to physical therapy for that. And alongside of that, the same physical therapy location has a personal training center, and they kind of work with your ailments that you have. A lot of I've had 4 knee surgeries, so and that's where I went for physical therapy with that. So essentially getting into a place where I can work out and not injure the things that I previously have had issues with or have issues with now. So I went for an initial consultation, got a plan in place for essentially 12 weeks of workouts a couple times a week. Now I'm just working on diverting the money I'm saving from not drinking alcohol into paying for those classes. Coincidingly with that, I'm still working out at home every day doing the 30-day ab challenge, which is a combination of squats, sit-ups, and crunches every single day, and I haven't missed a single day of that so far. So feeling really good about that. My clothes are starting to fit better, which is really cool. Just feeling looser when I go to put on my pants and my shirts every day. And starting to see a little bit of notice, especially in my face. I think I've seen some weight loss, down 10 pounds at this point in the first 2 weeks. So, I know that'll eventually probably plateau some as I get into the process and continue to lose weight, but maybe not, being open to it. So, I thought the fasting would be a lot more difficult than it is, going from 7 p.m. to 11 a.m. not eating. But really it hasn't been too difficult. A couple days ago, I had the first real big craving for something sweet. I'm not a big sweets guy anyways, but I did notice, craving something after the 7 p.m. So just kind of, in the moment, focused on staying with the fast and just sticking with water, during that time. So I didn't go against what I'm trying to accomplish. So I'm also having an appointment to see a nutritionist that's kind of tied in with with the center that does the physical therapy and physical training. So want to talk to them about what I'm eating, if the diet that I'm going with is making sense, or if I need to make some changes with that as well. So it's starting to get easier now, forgetting beer, and it used to just be something that was kind of a daily thing, have a couple beers after work. I'm starting not to really think about it, even being around friends, and that's great. It's something that I think will eventually just continue to be something that I'm not necessarily thinking about or craving. So that's exciting to see that happen. So the other thing that I've kind of been working on, even, I've only had one paycheck since this all started, but found myself looking at the balances on my credit cards, trying to figure out what I can pay down, and really start working on focusing on some financial goal achievements as well, in conjunction with everything else that's going on. So still waking up with a ton of energy every morning. Going to bed is easier. If I do wake up in the middle of the evening, I fall back asleep really easily. And just that clarity in the morning, the mental, clarity that I have every day is awesome. I've been ultra productive at work. I'm in the middle of opening a new restaurant and setting up and hiring people. So, that I've hired 35 people in the last 4 days, scheduling a ton of interviews, meeting with vendors, just very, very well organized. And I feel really good about how work is going right now. And I think I can definitely attribute some of that to these changes and the mental clarity I'm experiencing with cutting out the alcohol. So things are going great. I'm going to continue working on the daily ab workout, the fasting, trying to eat healthier every single day too, taking enough protein in, cutting out, bad carbs, and not eating junk food really. So, the positive things that are coming from this are outweighing those other things that I wanted to have. So I'm just focusing on those positive things, want to keep moving forward, and I'm going to carry on the journey with me. So I'll report back in another week, let you know how everything's going. Thank you for listening, and we'll talk to y'all soon. See you later.